The Dublin North West Partnership Community Care and Repair Programme started almost 10 years ago, and it started in order to provide community care and repair services to older and vulnerable people living in the Dublin North West area. In addition to providing services in individual households, the Community Care and Repair Programme offers reduced cost services to local community groups, enabling them to upgrade their facilities at a relatively low cost. The programme is supported by SICAP, which is the Social Inclusion Community Activation Programme, which is funded by the Department of Rural and Community Development. Under Goal 1, the service addresses social inclusion and equality concerns as it promotes access to a range of services which improve quality of life for local people. Under Goal 2, the Community Care and Repair Service offers quality work experience to people who are long-term unemployed, and this enhances their employability.
My name is Derek Costello. I'm the Care and Repair Programme Manager. We do a grass cutting service, we do a care and repair service, which will be on jobs, as little as changing a light bulb to installing grab rails, secondary stair rails, outdoor external rails. We would do home readiness. We would paint windowsills, reveals, stuff that the ordinary person out there finds it difficult to get a hold of somebody or maybe can't afford. The team is made up of, initially they come in under a TOOS programme, which is a back to work scheme.
It was all with the TOOS programme driving it, I suppose, because without the TOOS programme we couldn't have actually created this programme and nurtured it. So I suppose there was two focuses. Yes, it was ultimately the care and repair side of it was to assist older people, but in the bigger, I think on the bigger scale of it, participant engagement. These there were people that were long-term unemployed. It was trying to move them back into mainstream employment.
I was in and out different CE schemes, and I was told about this one. And it just seemed right to pay for fit, to be honest with you. It's local as well for me personally as well.
There was different courses, and then there was the one for helping old people, and doing gardening and stuff like that. So I was the first girl, so I didn't know whether I was going to get the job or not because I was the first girl. They done the interview and he says, "You're right, you've got it," so started off there, and now I have become a horticulturist. The clients would come, they'd say to you "Oh, thanks very much, and will you be coming back?" And then we come back here, and then a week later, then they'd be after sending a thank you card. Yeah, some of them were really, really lovely.
We encourage the teams to engage with the clients where possible. It might be the only conversation that person has in 3 weeks with the outside world.
Do you know what? It's just them making the cup of tea. And you just want to sit down and putting out the biscuits. I think it's brilliant that we have this service. It makes me go home feel good about myself and do something right. I mean, a handrail on the staircase makes someone's life an awful lot better.
So my mum had 3 falls prior to going to the geriatrician. And the occupational therapist came out to the house and reviewed the house and recommended that she had a number of rails put in around the house. I have to say they were some of the nicest people that ever came into Mammy, and Mammy hasn't had a fall since.
The client will initially ring up. There's a dedicated line that they can come direct to an automated system that brings them directly to the care and repair section.
My name is Yvonne Hall, and I look after the admin for the CCR team, in addition to which I look after the grant applications for the Senior Alert Scheme. The base unit that's supplied at the client's home has a red button basically. They have a pendant that they can wear on their wrist or around their neck. They don't have to wait for an emergency to press that button. It's monitored 24/7. So if they're even feeling a little bit unwell, they can hit that button and speak to the monitoring company.
The team are all guarded vetted, so that the client are put at ease at that.
When I rang them, when I got the leaflet and I rang them up, and Derek came out, and he explains everything. They'd have identification. They had been vetted by the guards, and every one of them came out were so pleasant and worked so hard.
It makes such a difference to just your frame of mind, if the garden looks right, or if somebody needs a door painted and they're walking past it every day and it doesn't, it gets you down. It makes a big difference to your own mental health to have a nice place to walk out into.
I'm Roisin Meany. I'm a senior social worker with the Finglas Community Mental Health Team. I have been working for about 5 years in the community, and I've often made referrals to Derek and the Care and Repair team in Dublin North West Area Partnership. I think it is an asset to the community. I have myself referred many people who are very vulnerable, very isolated, very lonely.
I met Jerry and Derek in 2017 and they informed me about the programme, that they were running for community organisations. They were very efficient and very clean. They were on time when they gave a time, they showed up on time. Derek is after being a dream to deal with. You only have to pick up the phone and he's on the other end of the phone, so really happy with it.
Well, from my point of view, they've been very obliging as regards any requests we have given them. With older people especially, but in some other instances where some of the families who wouldn't be coping very well might have needed little jobs done, and Derek especially has been very obliging to go out and assess those and see if there's anything he can do to oblige.
It was identified quite early on, within probably the first year, that older people didn't like the word charity.
You do feel it's a service that's been made available, and so it's nice to have it and be able to use it, because you pay a fee towards it. It's not the value of what the work is, but it is a fee, so consequently you don't feel like it's charity.
We could then utilise that money and we could reinvest it into the expansion, I suppose, of what the partnership and the programme were. So you could get extra vehicles on the road, you could buy more equipment.
We do a good quality job too, which is important. Like, we provide a service, but if the job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. We take pride in what we do. Because of that, we reap the benefits from the clients.
And I was thrilled with it because there was no messing. Nothing was a problem to them. They got straight in, they had the best of equipment, and they got straight in, they cut the grass, and they did anything you asked them to do.
I enjoy it because every customer is a lovely customer. They receive us so grateful, so very nice. Always thankful. So I feel happy helping vulnerable people, older people.
The team, I love the interaction, the banter, and we get on. We're a family. We all engage together. We learn off each other. I learn off the guys every day. It makes me a better person.
For me, it was hugely rewarding because I just feel that we have a huge obligation to older people, and provide them what they need and look after them. As I said, they got us to where we are. It's our turn now to actually look after them and do what we can to make sure that they're happy and content in their own home.